That's right. Well, in just a few hours, Boone County Republicans will gather inside this building behind me here to help determine the party's next candidate for the upcoming presidential election. Now, you might be wondering, why is this happening now? Well, last year, Governor Parson signed a bill into law that cut all funding for the typical presidential primary, so the GOP had to go with the alternative and cheaper option, a caucus. Now, although it is not Missouri's first caucus, voters may not be familiar with the voting process. Attendees will not be voting with a piece of paper, but rather with their feet. Voters who want Nikki Haley as their candidate will stand on one side of the room, while voters who want Donald Trump will stand on the other. Voting will end once one candidate earns an absolute majority, or 50% of all attendees. While you don't have to be a Republican to vote in the caucus, you will have to sign a pledge to the Republican Party. Organizers say this is because any registered voter can caucus. The pledge will act like a loyalty test. If all this seems confusing and kind of a lot, one MU political science PhD candidate says that's kind of the point.
The people that will turn out and spend time in a caucus are going to be the people that are actually fired up about their candidate. It's going to be the people that want to see their candidate succeed beyond all else and will spend time doing so.
If you're planning on attending your county's caucus today, there are a couple things organizers want you to know. First, caucuses will run from 10 a.m. until noon. Organizers want attendees to arrive early to all caucus locations. Doors open at 9 a.m. in most counties. You do need to be a registered voter to participate, and you can only caucus in the county you're registered in. Finally, remember to bring a government-issued photo ID. That's how you'll be able to get in. Now, state Democrats will not be holding a caucus. They're sticking with their typical presidential primary happening on March 23rd. We're likely going to know the Republicans' decision by later tonight, as all counties have to report their findings to the state GOP party by 5 p.m. If you want a list of all Missouri caucus locations and a link to find your voter registration, you can visit our website, KOMU.com. In Boone County, Nathan Lee, KOMU 8 News.